What's up? How you doing? It is early in the morning here in Sweden, and I'm hurting right now. But I'm going to try to get through this run here. We got Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair. Probably the first time you've probably seen this game at any general speedrunning event, honestly. But I'm here with someone who's far better at this game than I am. Who are you?
I'm Hedwig. Hi, I also run this game, so
Yeah,
I guess I'm going to give some emotional support and try to comment on stuff he forgets. So.
Yeah, he's going to critique me on everything I mess up on because this guy grinds this game far more than I do. But I will do my best to get through it. And I'm going to warn you ahead of time. This game has like the Sonic 06 disease, where it has some excessively long loading. So you'll have plenty of times for bathroom breaks throughout the run. You know, make a 5-course meal, all that cool stuff. So anyway, maybe we should start the timer after the first loading screen. You want to do that?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, I can get myself an extra minute on my estimate. So we're going to go ahead and start the game right now, and we're going to start the timer, once we get past that first loading screen, alrighty? So we're going to give it a preliminary countdown here, alrighty? So we are playing this on the Nintendo Switch. This game is also available on the consoles as well as the PC. In fact, there's a demo on Steam. If you all want to try this game for free, you know, no purchase required, you can get your free download and actually try to beat the Impossible Lair. We're going to talk about exactly what that is in just a little bit. Once you get past this very, very short loading screen, we're probably about halfway through it, right? This is only kind of on the Switch, right? You know. PC is far faster for loading, and the fact that you actually have a cool, like, real timer. So let's go. I'm going to hit the button as soon as that screen turns black. So everybody behind me, make sure you clap when the screen goes black. Let's go.
Boom.
3, 2, 1, go.
Let's go.
All right, you all. So welcome to the world of Yooka-Laylee and Impossible Lair. Kind of the sequel to the original Yooka game, but styled a little bit differently because now we have 2D game going on here.
Yeah, I think we consider it a spin-off more than a sequel.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So here we are. So whenever you start the game, you start in this intro stage here. And we get to see a little bit about what's going on. So I'm going to kind of trim the storyline for you. But basically, they're like, hey, you're stuck. Quick, come this way because this evil monster bee is chasing me. So here we go. So we have the game that looks awfully like another game, but I won't mention what game that is unless you all figure that out yourselves, right? And of course, it's kind of like the level that shows you how to do all the tech. All the strats you got here, you have a cool roll jump, which you totally haven't seen in any other game before, right? No.
Not at all.
But you have your delayed jump. And of course, let's talk about our characters. We have our green guy. We'll just call him Yooka. And we'll have that purple bat creature. We'll call that one Laylee. And you have your own moves there. Like he's like your partner and all that cool stuff. Hey, we're going to wait here because, you know, that silly mess here. So the reason we're waiting there actually is because there's a forced cutscene coming up here, and it can sometimes take quite a bit of time to actually proceed through his dialogue box here. He's going to sell them place, and he's going to like, hey, Gru, I'm going to make it much harder for you. You'll never get past this. And oh, now I have all this stuff in my way. Whatever will I do?
Yeah, the thing is, if we wouldn't have waited there, he would have actually let us wait 10 seconds to actually start his dialogue. It's stupid.
Yeah. So what happens now is I have all these glorious bees around me. So you think about it, every one of these bees basically protects me from a hit. And of course, that's kind of how the game is designed, that, hey, I can take all this damage if I have all these bees. But you can kind of predict what may happen now. If the game is so easy with all these bees, then maybe I shouldn't have them, right? So she's like, hey, you got through that part. I'm basically invincible. But we'll use his little wand is called the Hive Mind. And we're like, you know what? I'm just going to take those bees from you. So, oh, that sound is so horrible.
Yeah. All these bees.
So he's like, ooh, it tickles and all this stuff. And of course, he was going to do his little Harlem shake there. And she's like, oh my God, you monster. How could you take my bees from you? And of course, it's up to Yooka and Laylee to save the day, right?
Exactly. So you're going to beat him now, right?
Yes, I'm going to beat the game right now. In fact, if you want one of the hidden items you can grab the game right now, you have to beat the lair right now. Like, it's the only time you can acquire one of these items in the game. If you fail the lair, that's it. You have to start the entire game over, wipe out your save file, new file, whatever.
Also, obviously, the fastest any % run possible.
Yes, that is any % run. So you are forced right into the lair. And in order to do this category, we're going to die. So when you get hit, you lose Laylee, and oh no.
Oh, you died.
Oh
Come
no,
on.
the game's over. Oh no.
What is that?
So the game was designed, as the title says, the impossible layer. So the impossible layer is like this segmented level with 4 boss fights and more. And if you want any percent, you have to beat it right then. But we're going to not do that. We're going to do the category of 24, the old army of 24, where we're going to get half of all the bees that have been taken away from us and then go back and beat the layer. And every bee we have will be an additional hit we can take. So.
Yeah, exactly. 24 bees is kind of arbitrary. We basically just made it up because it's half of the bees available in the game. And we wanted to both have like a middle ground category between getting all of them because it's a really long category and still having some routing to be able to figure out what's the fast stuff, what's the fun stuff, and getting a cool route together.
And the cool thing about this game is you have this really cool like 2.75D overworld here. So the layer, as you see, is that book in front of me. Every level in the game is identified by this open book. So the layer is open at any given time in the entire game. Anytime you want to, you can attempt to defeat and clear the layer. So of course, now all the books are going to get thrown all over the overworld. And the way the game is going to work is we're going to clear a level to get a B. And of course, once we have 24 of them, we're going to go back and beat the layer. So you're going to get a glimpse of the overworld. In fact, we're not even going to see the whole overworld in this category. We might kind of glance by it. So they basically say, hey, leave it to us. We're going to take care of it. So here's our first stage of the game that we're going to play, level 1, surprisingly. And, of course, it's called Causeway. So the first level, as you can probably guess, gives you a chance to kind of just try all your initial moves and whatnot in the game. And notice it says there are 5 twit coins in each level. In this category, this game has, as it is right now, this is an older route. There's a much more interesting route that you can see in this game now if you actually watch some of the faster categories, people. But in this category, we're going to get 15 coins. And there are 15 coins, and there are 5 scattered between every level in the game. And we're going to get certain ones. Some of them are kind of slow to grab, so we don't want to worry about them. But generally the ones that are kind of in the route that don't take too much time. So as far as movement here, you see us going through the level and all that cool stuff, and the coins are there. Now, just a mind thing, if I get hit, I will lose Laylee. Laylee will go around and fly all over the place. So think of Laylee as like that one ring in Sonic. As long as you get your ring before it disappears, you're good. But if you happen to lose Laylee, she'll fly off the screen, and you'll have to get her back. Now, you can get her back by dying, or wherever there's a bell, the bell gives you back your Laylee. So the bell is kind of like the crate in Donkey Kong. So if you don't have your partner, you get her back. So you can see a bell either just like there, but I already have Laylee, so no big deal. And we also can find the bell in a crate and all that cool stuff. In fact, a lot of things can be found in a crate. And let's just do this because, why not? Let's just show you a little something if I don't mess it up anyway. So as you can see, it has a really good, nice kind of 2D vibe feel to it. A lot of rolling, obviously the quickest way to go through the game. You have your Buddy Slam, as it's officially called. And of course, we're gonna grab one more coin in here. That's gonna give us 4 in this level of the 15 total.
That's a good base.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna take my time so I don't get hit. And watch this.
Boom.
Oh boy, the off screen there. So at the end of every level, there is a bee that's inside this glass beehive per se. And all you have to do is break it. An enemy can break it, you can throw something in it, or you can hit it yourself. And that will clear it. So that will take care of the first stage. And of course, I'll let you all watch this because I know we got some donations. So let's read a couple of donations right now.
Okay, sure. We have a lot of donations for you. So let's start with $35 from Mooware saying hype for more BigJon at any time of day. Good luck on the run. Followed by $7.50 by Ninpok saying, hi BigJon, just want to support you on the run and wish you luck, but also, I know you're watching Playtonic, so I'll make you a deal. I'll donate $75 more if you promise you'll patch in a skip for the intro of this game for us kind little speedrunners.
Oh,
that's what we need. That's what we need.
Playtonic has been they created this game, and they've been very very supportive of the fact that this is here, and so I'm kind of happy that they're probably watching this right now. Speaking of watching it right now, if you watch us right now, this is not what we're supposed to be doing here. We're not supposed to be over here at all. We beat 1-1, and now we're actually kind of just going over and skipping all that mess and going straight to level 2. So expect to see this kind of a lot in the run here. We're not going to be playing level 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. We're going to, after level 2, we're going to go all over the place here. And that's kind of what this game is, that you don't spend a lot of time playing the game as intended by any means. Thanks to people like him, just find all this stuff, going all out the bounds and stuff like that. So
I can't take credit for that. I didn't actually find a lot on the game. I'm just trying to run off of what other people find, really.
So here we go, you all. Here's our second level. This level looks kind of scary. You know, we got these gigantic red gears, which are not comfy to touch. That guy just killed himself, but makes my life easier, right? So one thing about this game is, ow, well, that hurts. You know,
coming up.
Yeah, I know. So we lose Laylee there, but it's no biggie because we can get her back. Oh,
Nice.
that's fine. So one thing about this game is that you can see when you don't have Laylee, you kind of can't go quite as fast as you can with her. So sometimes if you know there's a bell that's like nowhere near you, you may be able to take a quick death. Unfortunately, one thing about this game is that, you know what? Yeah. When you lose Laylee, she just, as she says, she just flies all over the place. I think they said it's kind of code that Laylee is going to literally run away from you. Usually, she's not really designed to come right towards you.
Yeah, it's kind of hard.
Kind of hard, yeah.
It's kind of hard to explain. She's mostly going away from you for the first 1.5 seconds or something, and then she comes towards you again. So you kind of get a time when you try to get her back.
Yeah. So, like here, I don't really care about getting hit because I know there's a bell right there. So I ain't worry about that one. But we're about to get to a kind of like a little platforming section here where we're going to have to wait for a bit. So once you get to this elevator, which is just right in front of us, we can do some donations until we get like to the bottom of it. Yeah, right here. So let's roll out some donations.
Okay, sure. We have a $20 anonymous donation with a no comment, but going towards the Astro Chain, any percent bid war for the male character. So that one got a little more support. We also have a $40 anonymous donation asking you to please flex.
Every run I've done today, someone's like, please flex.
They obviously mean me, right?
Yes, yeah, you get your flex on. You never said who, right?
I won't.
So here we go. So we're done with our kind of auto-scroller section. We don't have far to go. Just a little vertical climb here towards the end of the level. Watch out, don't get chopped.
Oh, nice.
And of course, there's our actual first beat where we actually break the hive ourselves here. So that takes care of 2. Now, one thing to note is that every level in the game, there are 20 stages in the game, spoilers, and every level has 2 versions of it. There's a -1 and a -2, so like 1-1 and 2-1, or 1-1 and 1-2, 2-1, 2-2, etc. So every level has something you have to do to basically change it into the other level. But we're going to worry about it a little bit. But first, we're going to do fun stuff, which this should be, we might be here for a while, I'm just saying. So we want to roll up this thing here. So what we're going to actually try to do is roll up on the top of this fence here. And, oh, almost there. There you go. So we're going to go, oh, I know you better clap for that. No, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to go over here, and this makes no sense. Hey, look, there's a really late part of the game here. And we're just going to walk up here. We're basically walking on top of the tile, per se. And we're going to make our way to level 17. What?
Nice.
17? 1, 2, then 17. What is even math?
Sequence broken.
Yeah, so you know those speedrunners, they always try to figure out things. And they found out in the earlier version of this route that you can just roll up certain walls in the overworld and just go around stuff and just do all kinds of madness. So here we go, level 17. This level is very, very Donkey Kong-like. We've got barrels all over the place, and we're going to grab every coin in this level. We're going to grab all 5 of them. And of course, you can see that we have barrels that kind of have a preset aim location. Some of them you need to wait for. I didn't have to wait for that one. This one's kind of silly. I don't know why I waited for. And you notice we have a cool air twirl. We're going to use all the tech there. A delayed roll, our air twirl, all that cool stuff. If you haven't figured out already, that little laser is our checkpoint. So whenever I die.
Checkmate.
Yeah. Now also while we're here, that's lovely. If you haven't noticed already, we need to, a little too far there. We actually have to hit the box and grab the coin. Just breaking it is not good enough. You actually have to touch it. So you can't just like literally just roll through it.
Yeah, there's a little delay of it spawning and being possible to.
Yeah. It's always fun. So we're just gonna wait for him to just make it easy here. There you go. Now once you grab a checkpoint, you keep whatever you have. So you don't have to worry about re-grabbing it any. And so there's a nice little one in here as well. There's our fourth one. And now the fun part of the level. Sometimes on this level, hitboxes are not your friend. You think you're okay, you just go right into the enemy and take damage. And if you haven't noticed already, some of these, as I mentioned, they have a preset location they turn to. Some of them you have to time, like this one. And our last one is actually right here. That's kind of our reference to where it is. And we're just about at the end of the level here. And we're just gonna roll here. Watch this cool roll speed here. Yep. See, kind of the momentum is kind of preserved even though I hit a wall, so.
Yeah, there's like the general idea of you preserve momentum when you do everything except for walking.
Yeah.
Like when you jump, when you roll, you can just preserve all the momentum you have, and that can get crazy in some levels.
Yeah, it really is. So we're gonna go talk to a frog, and while we talk to this frog, let's read a couple of donations while we talk to a frog.
Sure thing. We have $50 from Fate saying, "Hey BigJon, good luck on the run, much love from the States." We also have $5 from the Shaded Master saying, "Yo BigJon, good to have some impossible Lair rap on the speedrun scene, especially from you. Because I'm asking everyone in the community, when are you tackling the any percent?"
Ooh.
What? You know what? There are many people who run this game have literally no desire to ever touch any percent.
I will if we get intro skip. I will if we get intro skip, actually. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah. So what happened, what I just did there was, first of all, there's a frog there. If you remember the first level beside up with this fishing rod, and I'm like, hey, I know where it is. He's going to swim back to it. That actually is the trigger to make the other version of the first level. So he's going to go back there. We're going to play that level later. But for now, let's go to, where we at? Level 16. So a cool level, get a little dab of water. I just rolled over a frog. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, did you want to get the fire before it, or are you getting it afterwards?
We're going to get after there.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, so I didn't actually want to lose Laylee here. I'm just going to get Laylee because you can actually get through this pretty fast. But I'm not sure if I can make the timer now. We're going to see here. I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Yeah. I'm going to have to wait it out now anyway. So this game is kind of funny when you die because it's like some things don't really reset the way you really want them to. But nevertheless, we're going to do some things we shouldn't. So we have to kind of wait for this out. That's what I was talking about there. I don't want to sit here and get past this, but we're good now. Now there's a coin you're going to see right in front of us. Yeah, I kind of pushed that, didn't I? Yeah, let's just push all the fires as close as possible. So we're only going to, I don't think we get any coins in this one. I don't think I get any coins in this particular level here. I didn't mean to walk into that, but anyway. Laylee, please. So this guy, please. Yeah, I'm kind of off my timing here, but it's all good.
Yeah, sometimes it can be hard to get into the level again when you're off some cycle you're usually used to. A lot of stuff on the game is cycle-based.
Yeah, we learned, I think last week or a couple weeks ago, we were doing some practice, and when you actually can choose to restart a level at any given time, and some things we noticed that they don't actually reset when you reset it. And there's a level we're going to be playing a little bit later where that actually happens, and it was kind of cool to realize that because you actually can't clear the level at all. But we don't have to worry about that now. All right. So watch your step there and cool bounce pattern. Might have seen a little lady bell down there in case you didn't have her. And short path to the end of the level here. By the way, let's just show you. Hey, look, there's a coin over there, but we don't care about it. In this game, again, there are 5 coins in every level, and there, as I mentioned, there are paywalls. So paywalls, you have to have a certain number of coins to get beyond it. So you don't have to find them all, but you need to have enough to get past it. So, and it's very common in this game to have a coin kind of just off screen, and sometimes the game kind of zooms out to kind of hint to you, hey, there's something around here, you might want to find it. So let's talk about some more unintended things here. So there's a bee up there, and I'm supposed to get that bee by, I'm supposed to get this bee by, if I don't get this, we're supposed to get this bee by actually being a secret exit. But, a little low there.
Yeah, you can wait a bit longer.
Yeah.
I didn't actually know you could grab the plant like that. What?
Oh, you didn't know that?
No.
That's the way I always did that. Yeah, so you can actually, you're supposed to have a fire berry to actually get this thing here, but you can stick your tongue out and just kind of grab it ahead of time. And, I need to get this here. But you can stick your tongue out and grab it without it. And again, a lot of things in this game you don't have to do as they really want you to. So we're going to hit this here, and let's try this one more time here. Oh boy, we're going to grab this. This is like one of the easiest things. Well, you know. So little slip there. Hit that. There you go. So in the game, there are 4 levels that have a secret exit, and we're not going to do any of the exits as intended. As long as you can get to the bee and break it any way, form, or fashion, it counts. So that's already 5 of our 24 we need. And by doing that now, hitting that switch also flips 15-1 into 15 or 16-2. So you can see a little spiral there. That's where I would actually end up at if I had taken the secret exit in level 16. But we don't have time for that. We're not going to do any of those.
Yeah, and with this level, we kind of saw what you were talking about earlier with interacting with the overworld to change the level. First, the book was like on the ground, lying, so the level was horizontal. Now we flip the book, and it's suddenly vertical.
Yeah.
Really cool change.
The connection I see there. So as you notice the level now we have a vertical level. Generally, that's what's called climb, right? Because climbing means going up and down, right? Who climbs left, you know, and right. So this level, we have a little taste of climbing, and we also have our first taste of a level that has some water in it. And by the way, nice relaxing music here. Maybe we shouldn't have music this good right now because people here in the chat might fall asleep right now. It's kind of early in the morning here and whatnot. So but anyway, here we go, you all. So let's talk about water. Everyone's scared of games that have water levels, but the cool thing about this game is, we were just talking about a little bit ago, is that the game is designed so well for water movement. You can literally let go of all the input and you just stay still. You don't move. There's no tapping the button to maintain your altitude. Nothing. It's just so good, man. You know, anyone who's played video games, which is literally anyone watching the stream right now, you know how bad water levels can be. But this is the good one. This is a game that has good water mechanics. So thank you, Tonics, for doing that for us. We do appreciate it. So didn't mean to do that there. But nevertheless, right now, for those who don't know, there's actually a giant thing chasing me below. If I don't make it to the top in time, wow, that was lovely. I've never seen that, actually.
Yeah, he doesn't do that very often.
Yeah.
It's not that quick.
So anyway, so here we go. We're outside the level, and now we just kind of continue to climb here. And we're only going to worry about 1 coin here. You can kind of see the game kind of zoom out there, showing you a coin on the far side. This is the level that actually has a secret exit to the left there. That was really hard to find casually, honestly, because you have to be pretty quick. And one thing in this category we don't get are the tonics. And you only can find those inside of the levels themselves. And we don't get any in this category, but there are other categories that actually give you tonics that you actually have to find them. They're required. And there are some levels normally in this game in casual play where you actually need to find certain ones. And we're going to see some levels that require that, but we're not going to get anything. But guess what's over here? Oh. So there is the only coin we care about in this level. You try to get that timing there, I tell you. And rotate your neck, because there's our bee there. Alrighty. So that takes care of that one. So we're going to go to another level real quick here, but let's read a donation. Get a donation out for me real quick.
Sure thing. We have $5 from Fuzzy saying somebody get the Quad City DJs out of retirement. Right there, choo choo woo woo. Another $5 from Akira Hikage saying $5 gains trains, go BigJon. And we have $25 from Tip Daddy saying good luck BigJon from the Yooka speedrunning community. We're all watching, supporting you.
Thank you very much, you all. Yeah, Tip Daddy, another runner of this game here. So I'm going to take this bomb with me because I need it for something. I actually have to make the next level unlock. So I just destroyed that shopping cart's house. And we're going to go. Yeah, he lives in a sandcastle. So in this level, you have to use a bomb to blow it up. But this level, we are actually in the -2 version of this level already. The tide coming in and out is what switches the loads between 15.1 and 15.2. So as we talk about more things in this game, which you're going to not do as intended, this is another fantastic water level, but unfortunately, we're not going to see most of it. So we're going to sit up here and just kind of ride this gear here, alrighty, and then we're just going to go over this gear for some reason.
Brian, nice.
Oh, I haven't missed this yet, man. I got a strap for that. So we're going to just jump up, respawn the water physics, and just literally just swim over the entire level. We're just going to swim and swim and swim. I'm not supposed to be here, by the way, if you haven't figured that out. So while I'm swimming to the goal, you can just read donations until we hit the goal.
Okay, sure thing. We have $25 from PKDrill saying shoutouts to Hedwig, Aljax, and Tip Daddy for pioneering the strats for this awesome game. So great to see it at this event. Let's go save the children. We have $5.06 from PhotoT saying, hey, fi, many are chosen, but few are frozen. And we have a $5 anonymous donation without a comment, but thank you nonetheless.
Yes. PhotoT, one of my frat brothers. Shout out to all my brothers of A5A 1906. So there we go. That was that level. Piece of cake. If you want to see more about the level, go buy the game, you know, and you can actually see what's in there. So that is actually just about the last thing we're going to do on this part of the map. Notice that you can't see anything because it's totally cloudy. Until you actually clear the paywall for this area, you can't actually go anywhere in it. So you kind of you're just stuck here. So I have to use that crazy skip I did at the beginning to get back over here. But one more thing we're going to get while we're over here is our overworld bee that's just over here. So this is one of the 4 other bees that you just have to find where they are. They're hidden somewhere on the overworld. You just got to find them. That's not counting the ones that are the secret exits, but there are 4 additional ones. So those 4 plus the 4 secret bees plus the 40 you'll find from the levels is your complete 48 package. So one thing about this game, if you clear a level, you are able to warp back to it.
If you have it on the map.
If you have it on the map and you have it unlocked. If I could, hey, can I get, thank you. Thank you very much.
That was weird.
Yeah, that was really odd there. So anyway, guess who's over there waiting? So we're going to go over there and talk to him real quick here. And fun with platform. You know, anyone that knows me in 3D platforming is scary. So we're going to carefully walk to him and talk to him. And he's just going to pull out a level for me. Magic, right? So this actually flips 1-1 into 1-2. Casually, this was kind of hard for me to find because you get it so late in the game, you know. Yeah. You have to go all the way around, you know, basically the entire game and get all the way to that area I was just in to even trigger that. So
yeah, right next to 17-1.
Yeah, I know,
it's
17.
Wild. Yeah.
So we're in Capital Causeway Chaos version. So now it's just like a little harder version of 1-1, a little bit different design. And but here we go, you all. So we're going to go through here. Again, watch out for those red guys there. You cannot hit them in the mouth. You will take damage.
That's close.
Yeah. So we're going to see if we can do a cool little skip here, which, knowing me, I'll probably like miss it a few times here. But we're going to attempt to go over this. Oh, not quite there. How often do you miss this?
Not really.
Never. He never misses it. Of course, he never misses it.
I mean, it's a little bit different on Switch, though. I gotta say that. I mean, I play on PC. It's more easy.
Yeah.
There.
So I'm just gonna go in the water. Hey, I'm actually gonna show you part of the level as intended for once. But anyway, nevertheless, what that does, it basically skips this little water section here. you know, time saving, you know, speedrunners save time. So we have to wait kind of behind this guy, you know, don't want to take damage, don't want to lose the lady or whatnot. But yeah, it actually saved that little time there. Anyway, let's continue on, shall we? So I don't really care about much in this level besides, you know, not messing up, obviously. Be careful, fire bad. Don't want to touch fire. And so now we're going to spend a little time underground here. So don't touch me. So again, we have a little climbing section here. Over here, and of course, there's going to be a coin we're going to grab. We only care about one coin in this level, which is going to be right up here, kind of tucked away. If I can not climb into the rock there. You see me get kind of stuck in the rock there? That was kind of odd.
Yeah, sometimes collision when being directly on a wall can be super weird. So there again, we saw him conserve a lot of momentum through the jump.
Yeah, this part is kind of crazy. You go really fast there. Yeah. In fact, one thing about this game is when you're actually moving, I'm going to let him go away. Yeah, because I don't want to worry about getting by him right now. I got to be careful. This might end up in badly. So we're all right. That's obviously one. If I don't have Laylee, if you get hit, that's death. So, hey, fun fact: all the B names you see, Cam, Beagle, they all have like developer influence names. They were like named after the developers of the game and stuff.
Actually, I think 5 of them were named after fans who competed in a contest before the game. It was like an art contest, and like the top 5 actually got named after that. It's really awesome.
Yeah, see, the developers care, man. They do stuff for us. So here we go. Now we have that done. We're going to do more things as unintended. So normally there's a paywall. You might have seen it pulsing on the screen there. But we're going to go, wow, first try on that. Look at me being actually decent for once.
You're also doing those fancy buffer strats I just learned about 2 days ago.
Oh, yeah. So we just bypassed the paywall altogether. We skipped, you know, we're going right to 4. And again, once I open up the book, that allows me to warp to it. So if I see the book but don't actually open it up, I can't warp. So we're going to do some more warping a little bit later. But now we need to have an ice stage, man. You can't have a good video game without an ice level, right? Not, I got you, no. We're going to have it a little bit later. But for now, we're going to play 4-1. By the way, if you haven't, you probably can't hear because I'm moving and all that stuff, but the music is just so good in this game, man.
Also, this level and its counterpart are a really good example for the 2 versions of a level again, in my opinion. Like here, you see all those water fountains, and then you're gonna see the next version.
Yeah, man, they're really good. Well, I don't really have, you know, not having Laylee here is not the best. I'm actually going to just take the death here because there's a really dumb coin up here. It's really dumb. It's dumb.
You can easily get hit there. It's kind of bad.
So it's right up here by this silly spider. Well, whatever. Laylee, thank you. Yeah, we're just going to take that hit, right? Hey, we got Laylee back. How thoughtful. So nice. So we're going to grab that one and the next one, which is right at the end of the level. Another one's a little bit tricky to get, but just kind of time it and no biggie.
Nice. It's actually not that easy.
Yeah. If you destroy that crate, it becomes more challenging. So.
Yeah, definitely.
So there we go. There's the coin to care about that one. That takes care of 4-1. And as he had just mentioned, we're going to immediately, this is where we actually get introduced to something that you might have seen later. Remember that red bush where I grabbed that bomb out of? I'm not supposed to do that. I'm supposed to learn how to actually burn that bush. And this is the point in the game where you actually get introduced to the other type of flowers, or what they call them in the game. So the queen is going to fly in and give us a little spiel here, which I'm just going to hold the button and skip it. But long story short, she's going to go out and water the plant with her magical honey water, and poof, there it is. So now we have our ice, and you can probably guess what we're going to do now. All right. So we're going to, just shoot it right over, right? So now we have frozen the level, and if you can probably guess ahead, the red flower will melt it, allowing us to go back to the 4-1 stage. So now we're going to play the same level, well, generally the same level, but now the frozen variant of it. So again, good old, I'm sorry, there are ice physics here. In fact, ice physics is going to be not our friend when we get to the lair, but let's not rush that, shall we?
Oh yeah, Ace physics. Yeah, they can go.
Yeah. Wow. I don't know why. Even. You know what? I want my lady back. She looks so pitiful. Anyway, let's go. So I'm not worried about too many coins in this level anyway. The coins in this level are actually kind of cool to get. There's one right there. There's a lot of cool tech you can actually use to grab the coins in these stages. Of course, there's a lady bell there. We don't worry about that one. Now, one thing about rolling, your rolling is not like continuous. There's actually a little delay sometimes if you're not hitting enemies. So you actually can be vulnerable for just a split second. So sometimes you may have to time your, wow, nice hitboxes.
Damn.
Playtime totally didn't just see that. So anyway, tucked away over here on the side is a coin, kind of obvious there. Don't be scared in this game if you see me just go through things. It's a thing in the game, but it's all good. We don't mind. If it's in our favor, we don't complain about it. So there's a fake ending there, kind of a gotcha type thing. I didn't mean to go there. But just kind of show you some things here. There's a cool little coin there. Just do the extended roll and jump in the air and roll under it. Otherwise, you can just bounce off the enemy and grab it. So I thought this was a really cool section here. Just kind of slide to the end here. Of course, there are spikes and enemies throughout. So, yeah, see, hitbox, they're our friend. Come here. There you go. I want to get true ending, right? So just because I want to just make sure I'm not, okay, yeah, surprise, there's another coin there. I don't really need that, but that's a little, I'm overkill on coins right now, but just to show you that even though you may see the goals, like I said earlier, there are some coins that are hidden beyond the ending, sometimes in a very hard area as well, too. So that takes care of that. So we actually have to do a little bit of backtracking now because I'm actually kind of stuck over here. Unless I talk to a guy you remember from the first game, Pagey is over here in the corner. See little pages waving in the air? The Pagey stages are basically one-screen puzzles that once you figure them out and clear them, it modifies the terrain of the level in some way to allow you to progress. But I don't care about that.
Yeah, we don't enjoy those.
There are no Pagey stages done in this category. So we're going to actually warp back to the first stage, and we're going to do that same jump again, except we're going to take a slightly different route this time. So we're going to go back over here to one. Okay.
What does the game do there? What?
Maybe it's a Switch exclusive. That's how it is, right?
Probably.
So, anyways, here we go. We're going to go back over here again.
So to elaborate on that jump a little bit, you're skipping the first paywall of the game with that.
Yes.
You talked about the paywalls. And yeah, by now we actually figured out ways to skip all the paywalls. But yeah, you're obviously still collecting those 15 coins to pay one of them, as that's also a viable route.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
that we used to do.
Yeah, I don't want to embarrass myself, you know. Any more than I probably have. But yeah,
the other route is more risky. It's totally.
Yeah. So we're going to grab this bomb, not as intended, and just shoot it into the wall. And mysteriously, that switch pops down. That is not the route for this, as you can probably guess. But here is level 3. So level order, what? 1, 2, 17, 16, 15, 14, 3. We're just going all over the number chart here. So Wild Web, the WWW.
Yeah, and it's only going to get wilder.
Yeah, it's only wilder. So here's another level that we will, in sequence, play the Dash 1 level. And that was nice.
Okay. Okay, don't break.
You know, the developers of this game might be watching this right now. So maybe I should. Hey, I'm literally free Q&A right now, right? That's how it works. Don't forget, you all, if you want to play this game, wow, I got kind of stuck. I couldn't even roll there. What was that? Lately. You know what? Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, I could have just gotten the bell there anyway, but I just feel so bad when Lair just flying around aimlessly and just needs some help. So you gotta watch out in this level because there are pits of death. One cool thing about this game is you can actually maintain your momentum when you jump off of the ropes here. Shout out to all the people who grind the ILs because you can flow through this section so fast. Oh boy. Yeah. And shouts out to the air twirl right there. Maybe we'll try it just for the heck of it, right? Yeah, you can see how
you
fast.
saw it for a bit there. Yeah.
You know, I've never actually done that intentionally.
Oh, nice. Then it's really cool you did it.
Yeah. A lot of places you can go really, really fast. You can really conserve your speed by, I don't want to say first frame jumping because that seems like it's overused so much, but you know, jumping almost immediately as you land and whatnot, so.
Yeah, I think the moment you start walking actually makes you lose momentum. So it's kind of like the shorter you touch the ground, the better.
Yeah. So the end of this level is actually pretty cool. I realized I had already messed the jump, so let's just die quicker, right? So you can actually just roll through that whole section there. But since I'm bad at games, and you all want to see the level again anyway, right? So I'm just gonna, you know, you can, like I said, you can just roll over everything in this game, really. By the way, you see a rope to the right? Yeah, there's more stuff over there. I'll let you all go see what's over there. So we have Save Buzzer Khan. And of course, whenever you don't get any coins, he's like, oh no. The only time he does it, it's so sad. So that's going to give us, what bean number are we at now?
12, I believe. Yeah.
So that's half the bees there. Oh no, it's almost time for the layer. Oh no.
Almost.
So we're going to hit that button, and that will flip and change 3-1 into 3-2.
By throwing a whole bunch of enemies into it.
Yeah. So now we have WWWW. Yes, Wild Web Woods Wilder. So now all those enemies you saw getting thrown in the level, they're going to be chasing me now throughout the entire level. The level's a little bit different in design, but you'll see them spawn, and they have set kind of spawn points that they just show up at. Those are, I tell you.
Okay. Your Switch is doing funny stuff today.
It's a Nintendo product. No, I'm just joking, you know. Maybe I didn't install my updates. I don't know. We can just roll onto that. It's kind of cool.
Accidentally playing on 1.0.
You know. Yeah, this is the original version of the game. There are updates. You know, games have updates because, you know, things happen.
Oh, wait, so you're actually on 1.0?
Yeah, this is 1.0.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then it might be that, actually.
Yes, yeah. You know,
oh, but then you have to deal with the boss hitboxes. How do you do that in the Lair?
I play really good. That's what I do.
Man. I want to see that. I mean, it's possible, but like the hitboxes totally made me angry a lot of times in my life.
He's basically saying I'm playing the hard version of this game right now. So
you are.
It's even more impressive now. Thank you. Thank you for making me feel a little bit better now about myself. So, yeah, when we get a little bit later in the game, some things have been kind of corrected. Things that had you take intentional hit, we didn't want it. But I was going to, you know, because the game is on PC as well, so you can play it on Steam and whatnot. I missed it. That's updated, but I haven't updated my Switch version. But maybe one day. Oh, that's nice. So I have to be a little careful here with these guys. The ending is, I don't like not having Laylee here because the ending is very, very but it's all good. Just play it safe. Watch him kill himself. And that's all she wrote there. So we're going to do some more things here. Once I start the next level, we'll do some more donations. But just to show you right now some more stuff that is not as intended in this game here. So if you notice there's a pagey. There's pages right below. So I'm actually supposed to be coming from a different direction to really kind of get up here. So what's going to happen is she's going to be like, hey, you don't need my help anymore. I'll just walk in midair right off the screen. So because more stuff, let's just jump on top of this switch here. And let's just go around here. I just like picking the bombs. So we're going to do a lot of bomb stuff here. We're going to water some flowers here. Trigger this level here. There's level. Water that flower. Grab that bomb. Go up here. Did you see it up there? Uh-oh.
Oh, you're doing it from the silver part.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. So, again, that is another secret exit B. But, again, as long as you can break it, that's all that counts. So, we skipped that one as well. And that will give us yet another B. So, we did a whole lot. We triggered some bushes. We got our... The screen has been blocking. This is kind of cool, actually. But we're going to go right here to level 5, Gasping Glade, or Glade for the proper speaking individual. So let's read a donation.
Sure thing. We do have Some $50 donations. One from Tuna Halpert saying BigJon is always great to watch. Good luck and save the children. And another $50 donation by Dare KO saying good luck BigJon. I believe in you.
Oh boy. I was wondering when the B puns would kick in. But yo, thank you all so much for that, you know.
Do we have time for one more?
Yes, do it.
Wonderful, because we just got in a $100 donation by Bungie, saying good luck BigJon, donating for a great cause, kill the animals, save the children, egg roll or spring roll.
Oh God, just can't let it go, could you? So, thank you so much, you all, for that. So this level, as you can see, you kind of have an inside section and outside section. That green stuff is bad. That's instant death. So you don't want to touch that. Green is bad here. So again, you kind of see there's a secret there. It kind of zooms out to say, hey, you might want to check it out. But we're not going to check it out. We're going to just ignore it right now. This level also has a very obvious secret, per se. Towards the end of the level, it makes you want to go look. I think I checked it out when I first played the game casually, trying to get past it. But this is one of those levels to get all the stuff you need. You need to get a tonic. A tonic you don't even know exists yet at that point, honestly. I was close. Hey, there's a key door there. As you can imagine, there are some keys hidden throughout levels or some items you have to grab to get access to other parts of the level. And sometimes that's where some of the coins are hidden. Also, we haven't really talked about in this, because it's not really relevant in this category, are the quills, should I say. The quills in this game are actually required for certain things to activate the tonics, which you don't use in this category. There's also a part of the game where you have to have a certain number of quills to progress forward in the game. Poor Laylee. I almost feel bad here. I'd be a little careful in this section here. Just a little bit careful. You do have that green glop there. Oh, a little fun. One thing about this is when you roll, you kind of have to commit to your roll, and if you roll twice, you go even faster, so. But it's all good there. And if you go to the right, yeah, you need tonics to go that way. There is stuff over there, but don't let me spoil it for you, right? But again, this game has so much in it because there's stuff in the overworld to do, to find there's stuff in the levels themselves. It's just so much content all over this game, and that's why the game has so many categories. So if you're interested in running this game, I mean, there's everything from a category of just overworld tonics or overworld percent, where you don't even play the levels, you're just doing everything on the 2.5D, 3D overworld. It's really cool now. But now, speaking of cool stuff, we're going to turn this into a Zelda run real quick. So hold on one second. We got to count to 25. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're just going to bomb jump over there and just skip another thing as intended and go to level 8. So, yeah, shouts out to all the Zelda speedrunners who just use bombs for all their tech and whatnot. So again, that's not as intended. We went around and skipped that, and we knocked that wall down because in case I mess up, I can go back and grab another bomb later. But we're on to Chapter 8, Windmill Way. This level is a very aerial level, a lot of death in the air and whatnot. But we also get to see one of the most annoying enemies in the game. I'm not sure where I'm going, but anyway. Did they fix that? Did they fix that enemy in the upper level, in the next level, or the update?
What exactly do you mean fix?
This guy right there.
Yeah, you mean that he's in a stupid spot?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's still there.
Yeah. Yeah, this enemy right there is,
You're supposed to lure him out casually. Like, it's probably like they want to show you how the mechanic is to lure them places. But yeah, for speedrunners, it's annoying.
Yeah, that guy moves very, very fast. Yeah, you cannot outrun him. You just can't. So you just have to kind of bob and weave and just kind of outplay him. But we can also use him to end the level too, because he can actually break the B of the end for us. So. But again, nice kind of cool music here, and using that roll to kind of do that. So we gotta be a little careful here. I might take my time here. Lady, we'll get you later. Oh, I thought I made that jump there. Yeah, I thought I was close enough, but I was looking for pushing the pixels there. You know, see, when they grind the ILs in this level, yeah. They go so fast throughout this, and I'm not that bold yet. There is a coin there. You can see the box below. This guy, you can actually get stuck underneath that, which is not fun.
Yeah, here you'll see them come after you like crazy.
Yeah, you see how fast you cannot outrun these guys. So we're just about at the end of the level here. Just gonna take it a little bit more conservative here. We're gonna try to go over this. So be careful, we don't want to fall in that pit there at the end. And that takes care of that one. If I took the bottom path, the guy could chase me and actually break the beehive for me there, but
yeah, sometimes you just want to like in the end jump over him so he rolls under you and breaks the thing.
Kind of fake him out a little bit there. So again, we're only gonna play 8-1 for that. So that is 2/3 of the bees we need there. So now we're gonna go grab. This is a little bit more interesting section here. We're gonna grab one of our bees. There's a tonic there, the little blue potion. So we're gonna go grab this one, and you know, me in 3D, you know, me in 3D sometimes. Let's see if we can get this line up here. Oh, there we go. So we're gonna go grab this here, and kind of obvious little secret area there. And of course, as I said, we're gonna grab all the hidden bees and all of the secret exit bees. So that's 8 just on that alone. And a very easy one there. So right now, what we're going to do next is we're going to, in this particular route, which is an older route here, you know the guys are always figuring out stuff. The route probably just changed while we've been at ESA knowing them. But,
I think it actually has.
See,
yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't even know. I have to go look in the Discord and see what's going on. So what we're going to do in this category, we're actually going to unlock another level first, and then we're going to use all these coins we got and actually pay the paywall. So while I go do that and making a payment, let's go see what you all have given. Oh, do we have anything to charity? Let's go plug our sponsor right quick. Let's go plug one of our sponsors real quick.
Sure thing. So, what do we have here? Growing up with violence and the threat of violence can lead to lifelong physical, emotional, and mental health problems. Save the Children works with families and communities to promote positive social norms and behaviors to help prevent violence against children. And also, what I like to say, we are $305 away from $16,000. So come on, we can raise that till the end of the run, right?
Oh yeah, y'all gotta knock that out for the run's over now. What y'all waiting for? Get to it. I'm looking at you, America, right now. It's prime time for you all. You all relax in the house. Drop some money for the ESA. Let's do it now. So what I did there, I actually unlocked level 7 so that I can warp back to a little bit later. And here is the paywall, the only paywall that in this particular route we care about. So now we have no reason for any more coins. It's just a matter of clearing the stages. And this unlocks our desert area. So you can see all the levels being plastered. There's another paywall. What's that guy's name?
A trouser.
Trouser. Good old Trouser. He wants some stuff.
A snake in pants.
Yeah.
Best character in the game, as some people say. And his voice lines are awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. You can definitely feel the Banjo-Kazooie vibe there for sure. So we're going to head over to Chapter 9 again. I hope you all ran down the level order here. It's all over the place. And it's not much better than the current route. It's just, I'm telling y'all, if you haven't seen the current route for this game or watched the top level runners like him, oh my goodness, it's crazy. So you don't even get any coins in this category anymore. That's how crazy it is right now. So
yeah, we're right now able to actually skip all the paywalls whenever we want.
See that?
It's fun.
I just want to show you that little secret there. But anyway, here we go. Again, another really good music level here. Sometimes you don't want to play the game, man, because the music is just so doggone good to listen to.
This is a real banger.
Yeah. So again, we're just going to go through the level here, and after that, we have even more sequence breaking coming up here. We got a lot going to happen after this level for sure.
So on the music, it's actually really interesting that for the first game, most of the music was composed by Grant Kirkhope and David Wise, who were part of the old Rare games. But for this game, they only did a few songs, but trained the in-house musicians of Playtonic to kind of get a similar vibe than like compared to the old games. And most of the songs are actually from completely new people you didn't know before as composers. And especially for that, I feel like they did such a great job.
Yeah, they really did, man. There is no bad song in this game by any means, you know. When a game has music so good that you kind of just stop playing just to hear parts, that's when you know you really got some really good stuff going on here. This is definitely one of those games here. So here we have platforms here. We're going to see them in the Lair, where you actually have to stand on them for them to move the direction indicated on the arrow. Not too much of a challenge here, you know.
Yeah, in the Lair it's gonna change.
Yeah.
Because we have ice fitness.
You know what?
Yeah.
It's impossible. This is the impossible Lair right here, right? So Lily is literally stuck there. Poor girl. So that enemy is very, very annoying. You just basically ricochet off of him. We'll deal with him later, right? And usually you'll see him later, and he's usually in places where you hit him and you'll just like bounce off into a pit or something silly. But as you can see, the game is kind of ramping up on difficulty a little bit here. We got a lot of death and places I can take damage at and whatnot. But as you can see, the end of the level is right in front of me. But yet there's a key door to the left and Quills above me. It's just so much stuff here. So B. Vanson has been saved. Yep. So now the game gets a little bit more, again, we start doing more things that we should not be doing. Is Playtonic even happy we're doing this right now? You know?
I think they like it. I think they enjoy it.
So
actually, the trick you're gonna do now is harder than what we do at the moment to get that particular V.
Oh, thanks for telling me that, man. So what we're gonna do is actually roll up that wall and just grab this one. This is not the route. You're supposed to come from above and kind of cross a flipping gate and just kind of go down to it, but well, we're not gonna do that. You did see the paywall right beside of me. Again, we're not even gonna see that part of the map. Well, yeah, we're not gonna see that part of the map at all. So now that we have that, we're going to do even more cool stuff. So if you remember earlier in the run, we kind of went on top of the level. And this is what we're going to do now. So let's see if we can actually, well, that should be remotely close, shall we? You know what? I should just go down and show you a little bit now. That's DLC. So we're going to go over here. Uh-oh, if I actually can land on the top of the tree. Think of the hitbox being a little bit above what you actually see. Let me get over here, so. Can I get up here, please? No, that's not good. All right. Oh my goodness. This is the easy part. I think it anyway. All right, let's go over here. One day we'll get this. This is what happens when you cheat in video games. You can't do stuff. That's what we can do it first try.
Whoa.
I'll tell you, I'm just
really,
a beast.
really nice.
I'm just a beast at the hard stuff. Can't do the easy stuff, though. So anyway, hey, look, there's part of the other game. We're never going to go over there. So we're just going to go over here and just grab this other secret bee. So I'm telling you, I can do the hard stuff. I can't do the easy stuff.
Yeah, that was even like completely without a setup, just out of running.
Yeah, I didn't even know about the setup until I looked at Discord. Like, oh, they're stand here. I'm like, I just YOLO it and non-stop there.
Really good.
So,
I mean, sometimes it can help because it's more easy to conserve more momentum in the roll. Like I can figure that out.
So that gets there. So this is gonna be a little bit different from what they're doing right now. So remember that bomb jump we did there? We're gonna go grab a bomb, and we're gonna take it with us. So and we're gonna actually bomb jump to grab a secret bee. So first we're gonna grab it. Yeah, not the wall. Lick that wall. So we're gonna grab the bomb. And 25 beaks. We're gonna go back to 7, if I can get to it. 7, 7, 7. If you don't mind, please. Anytime now. I blame the controller right now. Okay, let's see if we can get to 7. 7, 7. Thank you. All right, we're gonna pick up the bomb and bomb jump again. Let's go. Oh, a little short there. Actually, I think it was a little too far away there, wasn't it?
Yeah, I thought so as well.
So we're going to go back. We have to go back and get another bomb here if I can actually get the level there. So this is why I knocked down that wall early when I was here, was so I can actually go back in case I missed it. A quicker bomb. So again, go back and try one more time here. I'm not sure why I can't get this level to activate here. Can we get here? There we go. You know we are having technical difficulties. Anytime. Look at there. It won't.
I feel like this is a this never happened before moment.
No, it's happened before.
That's so wild. Like I've never seen it at anyone else.
Oh, good. I miscounted.
Oh, I'm sorry for talking in there.
No, I have a math degree. I should learn how to count to 25. I should know those things, right?
Yeah, but I mean, still, if someone's talking at the same time,
it's a little bit challenging when you're trying to count to 25 and the beat kind of speeds up. Well, let's get it there. We got this. All right, let me actually get back to the level here. All right, 25. Let's go. All right, so now we're up here, and now we just need to be careful in this roll up here and grab our secret fee.
Really good.
Yeah, that's not fun. Remember the original setup was to actually jump off and then bomb jump in mid-air right to the platform I'm on right now. That was like the impossible.
Yeah, I wasn't actually running it yet when that was a thing.
Oh yeah, I never tried it. So if I happen to have fallen down there, that's actually 7-2 to my right where I just jumped over. But we're not going to worry about that. We're actually going to go around and just play 7-1 instead. And 7-2 we're not going to play at all. So the thing is, if you mess up and you knock that little swinging bridge down, there goes your place to land. So it gets more challenging. But we're going to go to 7-1. One of my favorite levels in the run. I kind of like this level.
I feel like it's hard because it has a lot of cycles.
Yeah, it does. It's like one of those games where as long as you keep moving, you're good. But as soon as you begin to slow down and things happen, it goes downhill from there.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of conveyor belt action going on here, and we have like these crushers. Whoa, I like conveyor belts, right? So you gotta be careful there. If you get hit by those things, that's instant death. You can touch them from the side. Oh, I might die here. Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
To say, whoa.
Damn.
See, yeah, I cheated death once. That's out there. Yeah, that's one of those things you kind of don't know where it's going to be at when you kind of get off there. So it's safer to just kind of just stop and wait it out. Wow, did you see that roll there? That was obviously much nicer there. And that's what right there, that part, you make sure if you don't have the speed there, you will not clear that part. You'll just get knocked back and whatnot. So I want to be careful here. This is one-hit knockout here if I get squished. Pushing the hitboxes there. Nice little corner just sitting there waiting for us. I don't know how I got hit by there, but just laid it so close. But yeah, again, we don't need any more coins anymore, so just a matter of getting through the stages and whatnot. And again, wait this out. That's another one of those kind of cycle-based things. You don't really know where you're going to be at when you first get to it. And again, be careful here. Now, one thing we haven't really talked about, it's not really relevant to the category. You're going to see these red quills. If you bounce off them, it kind of starts a continuous chain reaction. You kind of see where the next one was going to be at, but that allows you to get several quills in succession as long as you continuously bounce off of them. The route used to have a category where you actually use them to kind of skip a section too. But so we're just about the end of the level. I could have deboosted there, but so we buy the enemy and we buy the bee. So pretty cool there. So now we're gonna have to go back and do that silly jump one more time. We're almost done with our bee accumulation here. So we have to go back. We're not even gonna do 7-2. Now this is one level. This is really the only requirement to go to the -2 level is just clearing the first version of it. They put you right over there to it, and that's all she wrote. So now we're gonna warp back over here to the chapter 9 stage here, and attempt to do that jump again on first try, right?
Oh, that means you're doing 11-1 now?
Yeah, doing the other one now and then 10-1.
Ooh, that's starting a fight. You're doing both 11-1 and 2-1 in the run. You're totally between the chairs now. Like, have you seen the fight? We've been on a big fight about.
Yeah, you know those speedrunners, they can't agree on anything here. That's how communities get disjointed, man. We're gonna have like 2 different communities here, like, okay.
Yeah, it's totally like me, a 2-1 supporter, versus all the others being 11-1 supporters.
Yeah,
and you're just doing both, so I mean, you're fixing us.
Yes. I like to make everyone happy, right?
Yeah.
That's what I try to do. So here we go again. We're going to just jump one more time, but this time we're going to go the other way, if hopefully. We got it first try, so let's see if we can do it 2 times in a row with, like, the YOLO movement, right?
Oh, that's
I'm
hype.
so happy.
That's so hype.
I'm so happy, man. Man, you can just lose runs missing that jump back in the day, man. Or even now for me. But so now we're going to, hey, look at the other part of the level. You're never going to see it. Don't fall back there, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
That's bad. So that's the last area of the game you don't even play in this category whatsoever. Well, at least I don't. And maybe you all may change the route up again and you're playing like 19 and 20 or something.
Yeah, no, we're not playing those. I mean, those up there are all auto-scrollers like crazy.
Yeah.
They take like 4 minutes or something.
Mm-hmm. So that's our last of the gotta find the bee on the level somewhere. And now we're gonna play one more stage. You notice we have 23 bees now. So there's just one more stage to go, and then we tackle the impossible layer.
Oh wait, then you're actually not doing 11-1.
Yeah,
hey, nice.
Yeah. Oh, you thought it was? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I thought you were doing that really hard conveyor level.
No.
That's underground there, you know.
No, oh no.
Oh yeah, so you're a 2-1 supporter.
I played that doing my casual
more
play.
now.
That was the only time. I was like, ugh. I would literally play a different level before I even ended in the round. I'm like, hey, my route's gonna be different from y'all. But here we go, you all. 10-1, and it's actually a pretty good like last stage to play before the layer because the music is so good, man. This is probably my favorite track in the game right now, man. But during this level, you have a lot of vines here, a lot of spikes, and yeah, that's kind of how this level goes. So we don't really have much to do except kind of just jam. So how about we jam to the music while reading some donations, eh?
That's a good idea, BigJon. Thank you very much. We have a $5 anonymous donation. Thank you very much. We have a $20 donation by Clarinet87. USA represent. Amazing run, and thank you all the runners, crew, and organizers for all you do. We have another $25 from Nanohertz with a no comment, but this one goes to the Celeste Classic bonus game. So thank you very much for donating to that incentive.
Oh yeah, thank you all so much. And don't forget, there's so many awesome incentives you all can put towards in this event. So don't let your donation dollars go unused and not put them towards some kind of additional content, right? Is it a cool camera change? That was really interesting.
Yeah, that's actually still on the game.
Yeah.
I also wonder like how that happens, but
yeah. Oh, I almost hit that spike. I usually hit that spike almost all the time.
That was really close.
So we're just about the end of the level now. I thought I was gonna lose later there, but it's all good. So there we go, you all. That is our quote 24 beats. Can we just end the run now and just skip the layer? I don't think I can do that, can I?
No, I don't think so.
So
I think you gotta beat that bee.
I got the bee. Oh boy. So that is our 24th bee now. So now we go play the layer. We now have to go tackle the part of the game where I lose the run gets cut, and we go on to the next one. So as I mentioned, the layer is open at any given time in the entire level here. If I can actually get to it. Yeah, maybe I just abort mission because I can't start the level.
Yeah, let's just hope it won't happen. Even though, I mean, let's be real about this.
Yeah.
There's enough chances in this level to actually just lose way too many bees.
Yeah.
That is one hard level.
Yeah, and as I mentioned, so the level has, so we start with a boss fight and then a platforming section. Boss fight, we do that 4 times throughout this layer. Obviously, it gets more challenging. So I think it actually is kind of harder in the middle of the run as I walk through doors. That's been fixed,
Yeah, I never saw that before. Actually.
Yeah. So we start with the fight you saw at the very beginning of the run. This is the first fight. It's the easiest fight, just 4 hits, and he will be dead. So we're going to stand over here, so he'll go right, and that will be it. Yes, I beat the game. No, I didn't. So again, now in the layer, I have 24 Bs. So every B I have is 1 additional hit I can take, or if I fall in the bottomless pit, a B will save me. But if I happen to lose all my Bs and fall into a pit or take damage when I don't have Laylee, that's all she wrote. It's over. So we're going to try to use this. Hey, I actually got that today.
Nice.
I wasn't struggling on that, man. That skips. As you can see, this game does not play around now. It does not play around now. There's just, and there's a reason. Like I said, this stuff was meant to be very, very challenging, and it basically rewards you for getting more Bs. I mean, you get rewarded by getting more Bs for having more safety. So the more the game you play, the easier the layer gets, right? At least the farther you can get, eh?
Yeah.
So you see a lot of stuff going on here.
I mean, honestly, when I had 48 Bs, it still took me a bit to actually complete the layer. Like, I had to do 3 or 4 attempts.
Yeah, man. Like I said, it's very easy to kind of mess up and just begin to lose a lot of Bs in succession.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, I always do that. It seems to work, but it's quite scary.
Yeah.
So, again, just gotta be a little careful here. Kind of anticipate here.
So yeah, on the layer, in the current grind for world record, we actually only use like 10 of our Bs for safety, and with like the rest of it, we do really, really fancy damage boosts. But I would totally not do that in a marathon setting.
Yeah, yeah, man. To be honest, this is the part of the run that I'm scared of. Just getting through it. Here we're going very, very fast. Don't even try to understand what's happening. Just go. So far, it's not too bad. I haven't. Well, let me just hush. Let's just keep going, right?
I mean, you haven't lost a B yet, so that's really good.
I'm about to lose one in a minute, right? So now we're almost at the end of the first section. This nice little vertical part. We're going to bounce off the enemies, make our way up, and the door choice does matter here. If you take the first or the middle door, that was good. No Bs lost.
Yeah,
so that's
really good.
Yeah. So the first and middle door actually give you an extra corridor you have to go through before you go to your first fight. So, well, I guess your second fight technically. So this is the second of all the 4 fights you'll play out the entire layer. Now, if you die, that's it. You go back to start the entire layer. So here we go. Here's I call it the first real fight. Now, because this is the OG version, I have to be careful because it can actually get hit by his magical wand, the B mine. So we're gonna wait. He's gonna ground pound 2 times, and we're gonna try to get some hit here. We're gonna get this hit. He's gonna go forward and get that hit. Ground pound 1 more time. All right. Now, when he's blinking red, you cannot hit him. He's obviously in his iframes. So sometimes when he's going to stay stationary, you can attempt to try to hit him right when his iframe's in. But you'll see that a little bit later. So again, not too hard here. All right, so he's going to come back, and I'm going to hit him here. He's going to come back the other way. And he's going to do his little rainbow rain here. And I think I have, one more hit? If I count it right.
Yeah, should be 1 more.
There you go.
Yeah,
well, so far, so good, man. That was a
really solid fight again.
Wait, is this? Can I do this as any % category now? Does it count?
Well, I mean, any run can scores 8%,
yeah, I can
really.
Anything.
So
yeah,
there's been people who submitted 24 Bs runs to it.
Yeah. So the good thing is we have them all because this is the worst part of the layer. And yeah. See that? Seriously, there goes a perfect run, right? There goes. So no matter how slow you're going there, the game just is nice.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that'd be a problem.
If it would stop you there, that would be mean.
Yeah.
I mean, the level's designed really, really hard, but it's also fair. Like, everything is placed in a way that you can get through without taking.
Yeah. Now, this level is, again, you have ice physics. Some of the windows are kind of tight, like this one here is a little tight to get through here. With the spikes and the fire coming at you. So now we see more of these things. Again, these little ropes do move up very slowly on their own. So I need to be a little careful here. And yeah, there we go.
Whoa.
That's what I usually do, man. It's a tight window. I don't like waiting on that part whatsoever.
That's a cycle we usually don't even take in the current grind.
You see that?
So that's like really
I'm doing all the hard stuff here. Oh, that's a really, I got my timing off here. So you can see how frustrating this can be here. Because I need to be on here long enough to actually make it move up. So we're going to duck here. Be careful you duck the other way because your head will just go right into the spike and you know what happens. But there seems to be something missing from this level. Where is the water at, right?
Yeah, we need water. Water levels up.
We need water, right? So surprise, surprise, there is the water section. You got to have it. So you get a nice little blend of everything in here. Now, of course, we do need to use our boost here. You can't just casually swim this part and not take any damage. You're going to have to do something here. So I'm going to play a little safe here.
Yeah.
You know, no need. You want to keep all your bees as long as you can. There's no reason to be careless because once it starts, it's just a chain reaction of loss and whatnot. So
especially the third fight can be really mean to watch.
yes. The next fight is definitely the hardest fight. The last fight is easy.
Yeah. Way easier than the third. Yes.
But the last fight, which is actually kind of one I struggle with the most, if any. Yeah, you'll see it in a little bit here. But first, let's get past this mess. So what I usually do is just let them do that. Play it nice and safe. You can outrun them, but it's all good. Can you remember the first time you played the Lair? How?
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. I was actually really keen to try it over and over while I was doing the levels. Like I tried it at 6 Bs, 8 Bs, 10 Bs, kind of like that. And I always was like, oh, how many am I gonna need to finally beat it?
Yeah, man. I don't even know how many I had when I first beat it. I don't even know. I think I was probably in the 30s, man, because I was just like.
I think I was actually above the 40s.
Yeah.
I really wasn't good at this game casually, like before I learned all the cool strats.
I think it took me a while to even find all the bees, for that matter. So, wow, that was nice. So here we go. This is the easiest one in the run. Just kind of stay on the left the first 3, move to the right for the last 2. Y'all, have you seen my strat on this part here? Not this part, but the this part here.
Well, let's see what you're doing. Oh yeah, that's what most people use.
Yeah.
That I'm actually using a different strat, but mine's actually a bit worse, I believe. So I don't really know why I never picked up on this one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know it existed.
This is like the worst elevator game. Again, you have ice physics here, and even when you think you're going to be clear from these things moving left to right, the hitbox is a little bit bigger than you think it is, and it can nip you when you think you're safe.
There's runs where I've lost like 8 Bs to this elevator alone.
Oh my God, man. It's you're just glad when it ends, I tell you that. I think I'll be okay.
Oh yeah, nice.
I don't want to walk into the saw over there. So here we gotta do single rolls. If you do a double roll, you're gonna fly into the stuff here. And now we have a tight multi-little. Wow, that was shocking. So I'm gonna try to climb and make this cycle here. Flip over. I was going to get greedy, but no point. Well, I didn't mean to press that direction. But generally, we're doing pretty good on bees here, I must say. Generally speaking. We'll go over here. Yeah, we caught down a really good cycle.
Nice.
There we go. So
21 after this is super good.
If I mess up now, feel free to unfollow me. Just don't even know who I am anymore. But we are coming up on the hardest fight in the Lair. It's the 3rd time we're going to do the fight out of 4. And you'll see why. Hopefully we can kind of not mess it up and whatnot. But here we go. Fight 3 of 4. So he kind of does some of the similar things he did earlier, a little bit more challenging. Of course, he'll have some new attacks here. But first of all, the easy one. Oh, I got hit by the wand. That's unfortunate. All right, so he's going to come down the ground one more time.
We just recently found some really crazy strats for this fight in particular.
Yeah,
and like usable for some other ones as well. Where you can hit him another time while he's flying up, but it's such a tight window.
Yeah. So what we need to do here is to grab the ones that don't have the little thing. Ow. I want to save this. I'm going to hit him normally.
Yeah.
And this will allow me to get another hit without having to wait a cycle. All right, that was good. That was really close. He's going to drop it like it's hot real quick here. All righty. And I'm just going to just get the hits in here. You know, the sooner this fight is over, the happier I get. Just because I know, oh man, didn't quite get it there. So we want to be careful here. Oh, that's actually pretty good. All right, so I think I got, what, one more hit here?
Two
more hits.
Yeah.
And we'll be done with the last phase here. So he's going to go over here and play hopscotch over here towards me. I'm going to play it safe and just roll under him versus trying to get a hit and risk getting hit with the wand. Again, I think the future update of this game, you don't have to worry about taking damage from the beehive, the hive mind, should I say.
Yeah, it's now way harder to get damaged by that, by its hitbox.
So here we go. I'm not sure what happened there, but I get stuck underneath the rock or something. But it's all good. We are fine. We still got 18 bees. And so here's our last kind of major part of the layer here. By the way, y'all, again, I talk about the music a lot, but the Lair music is just so good, man. It's just so fitting. It has that suspenseful vibe to it and whatnot. So I'm just going to play it, we're just going to play it nice and safe here. Notice there's just tons of spikes all over the place here. They are trying to kill me now. So again, oh, we kind of missed it. We have to kind of bounce up. If you have enough speed, you can actually clear it. So, when you have this many bees, I'm kind of decent. I can kind of de-boost a little bit, but we don't just want to blow all the bees just because we can. So now we have these falling platforms now that obviously we're going to see a little bit more of them a little bit later. We can just roll through those guys like it's nothing. So now we better get on our left path. Notice those big guys. He's right there to knock you right back into the pit there. Then we got conveyor belts there. I was going to actually wait, but it's all good. That's scary. I don't usually do that, but it looks cool. So now we have this little section here where we have to wait for this platform to come low enough to get on top of it. And we begin our last kind of major direction change, and now we head to the right. So now we're going to just squeeze through that gap, literally. Again, they're not playing out. They definitely stepped the difficulty here. Should I go for it? I have a lot of bees here. So the IO runners will just skip so many. Oh, I didn't get up there.
But I think he's actually placing back there.
Yeah, because you actually have to hit the platform and you will start there, but it's all good. We'll just play it nice and safe. There's no reason to sit here and lose it now after doing. As you can see, as I said, it's so easy to just begin to lose bees very, very rapidly if you're not paying attention here. So, nice auto score, for lack of a better word, right? Because the fight is pretty free.
Do we have time for some donations?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, wonderful. We have $40 from Tersteeks saying, after watching BTR, I think he means Break the Record Live.
Yeah.
I binged all of the previous ESA vids that I could. ESA is quickly becoming my favorite event. Keep it up. We have another $5 from Akiro Hikage saying, yo BigJon, be sure to behave in your run. Chat, be sure to donate to save the children and get a buzz from helping others. And we have another $40 from Green Power Van saying Yooka can get to 16K, BigJon, Hedwig, and Twitch chat. Thank you very much for all your donations.
Yes, yes. Only $170, you all, because we're just about done now. We have our final phase, our final fight now, which is much easier than the previous one, and then a nice little ending. So here we go, you all. So our final fight here, so we're going to wait for him to do his little thing, and he's going to come charging towards me. I'm so scared. And he's going to drop it like it's hot again. And here we go. What you got for us? So this, oh, not quite. That's all good. So he's gonna come down here. I just want to get that. Okay, you can throw it in any northeast, southwest. You can't throw it diagonally. So as you notice in this time now, we should get a hit here. That was nice for me to be inside of him, but it's all good. So again, if I stood inside of him, it would take a little bit longer for the iframes in. But again, as he jams to the ground every time here, he freezes the conveyor belt, or either unfreezes it, depending on what status it's on beforehand. He's going to start it back up now. And here we go. So now we have this part again, just one little opening here. And so we're almost done here. He's going to do his little 8 magical thing here. Stop the conveyor belt. And we're just about done until he gets his last little phase. I'm just going to sit here and chill. You know?
Little anecdote on that fight. I just recently had a run that ended 13 seconds behind world record. And in this fight, I got a weird animation lock that took 14 seconds.
Wow.
So that was probably the most sad thing that ever happened to me in a run.
Yeah, man, that sounds bad. So this phase, I actually want to have him hit this, so I'm just going to roll under him.
Oh, nice.
You know? So that's basically just about it for the fight. There's one little thing here. He's going to activate the defenses. Ooh, so scary, right? You know, kind of last resort type thing. So he's going to attempt to get me one more time. And I'm going to grab his hive mind as he bounces out of his mouth. And now I'm killing myself. I can move him all over the screen. And 6 hits later, that's it. That's it for him. So this is where the game has a slight Metroid feel where, guess what? The whole place is about to blow up. Yes, don't we like explosion sequences?
We need them.
So we have 2 minutes to get out of this before we fail. And no one who runs this game has ever lost a run in Escape. So yeah, if you can still fail here. If you get hit without any Laylee, if you lose all your bees, you know, you can still fail here. But it's a pretty cool way to end the game there. Here's that part right there. Oh, we didn't get stuck that time on the first version. That's cool. Oh, check out the music. And it's really cool they put the timer all throughout it.
Yep.
I really like that touch. So, gotta go fast. Yeah, this is the part where you can actually, yeah, you thought you were going to die. The first time I failed it, I thought I was going to be dead. So here we're just going to kind of roll through all this stuff. No biggie. So we're almost through it, actually. We're over halfway through this section here. Just kind of chilling now because we know I won't lose the run now. That's so nice to put those things there. But anyway, you obviously don't want to fall there. But we're just about there, you all. So time is going to come up when you can hit the button for me. Time will come up as soon as we fade the block here. And that is going to be time. Good enough, right? There you go, y'all. Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair. So, again, the way the game is designed, once you clear it, you can obviously go back. It's like kind of like Mars before you can go back and get all the stuff you missed. But if you don't want to be spoiled, you might want to turn away right now. So she's going to thank me for defeating Capital B and knew they wouldn't lose. And, you know, okay, we don't care about the Quills, but you saved the Royal Sting. By the way, you all donate with puns. This game is full of way too many puns itself, but you can see it yourself. But Capital B and his awful hive mind are gone. Your subjects can rebuild a home world. If you need some help, you can always call me. What is it? Laylee complains about he's going to miss cartoons. You know, don't want to miss the beginning of cartoons. It's been emotional. And if you need help, just call Laylee. It's like, yeah, whatever. Let's go post some content online. And of course, if my brother ever tries anything like this again, let me know and I'll report him to my vile colleagues.
Brother?
Vile? Brother? Vile? Yeah. Yes. The evil guy was her brother. She's the good one. He's the bad one. So, but yeah, shouts out to Playtonic, who's probably watching this right now. They were promoting on social media, so I want to thank Playtonic for making this awesome game because it got me from not playing Mario. That's a good thing, right? And this guy right here, make sure you go follow him. Edward is he's good. He has a top time. He's going to get the world record like tonight, right?
I would like
tonight.
to.
He's going to get it tonight. So thank you, ESA, for giving this game some shine as well, especially a little bit longer game and a little bit out of what I normally play. So thank you for that. And continue to support ESA and Save the Children. 16,000. I see it slowly going up by $1, but let's get that 16,000 by daybreak here, all right? So thank you all so much, and I will see you all next time, all right? Peace.
Before we throw it over to the ads, we have another $100 donation by Vagabond saying, love the run, thanks for the great week. Thank you, Vagabond, for this donation.